Oh, get down, sugar. Hey, y'all, prepare yourself for the rubber band. Man, you never heard a sound like the rubber man when he starts to jam. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Rubber band man. Y'all get down, all get down, sugar. Ha ha. Loot, do, 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 do. Hey, help me get away. I bring one. Marissa Chateau. Hi, Mocha Drop. Miss Ashley. Angelita. Cheryl Burnett. How y'all doing? She talked too much. I've been gone a couple of days. I'm so pissed off because I got my eye on this bronze. It's the statue thing, right? So it's way across town, and I don't have a vehicle. So I mean, it is San Francisco, so you can get around pretty easily. But I got all the way on the other side of town. The woman that told me on the phone yesterday, we're not open on Monday, Tuesday. We're closed on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We open on Thursday, right? So I get all the way out there. Now, as I'm leaving the apartment, we're in another rainstorm. A rainstorm, and you got to hold your umbrella before it won't blow backwards and all this kind of shit, right? I was so determined to see this piece. I get all the way over there on train and bus. And the damn place, I found out the man is in there cleaning up and stuff. I said, I called somebody yesterday. I come a long way. They said that you were open on Thursday. He said, yes, that's correct, sir. This is Wednesday. I was devastated because the rain was just pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring. Lord have mercy. Anyway, hi, Raphael. Tequila, Rita, Juicy Marble. A lot of y'all in here. Child, I have a friend. His name is Eddie. He passed away a few years ago. But he used to always tell me, just let him keep on talking. Whenever we need to catch one of these freaks, we knew we're full of shit, let him keep on talking. So I want to play a little bit of this talking for y'all. This happened moments ago, certainly today. Listen to this carefully.
I reached out to some friends. Well, it's really interesting because they wanted to do the cruise. They wanted to do the cruise. And they were itching. They were like, how many people you have? And oh, you should let me do it, and da 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 da. And I was listening to them, and I'm like, oh no. So what can happen is if a travel agent gets the cruise, they can actually book, but they get a commission. They get a commission.
Jay Wilson, why in the fuck do you think that's such an extraordinary information? Why in the fuck would a travel agent be booking people on a boat, a plane, or any goddamn thing, girl, if they're not getting a commission? What do you think it is? Is free because you want everything for free, right? So you had this brainstorm, and you are a liar because you didn't have this brainstorm after you were already planning the cruise. No. You knew this before you went in, bitch. Like I told you people from the very beginning, I said he is in it for money. Ain't no way in the hell he gonna be in here every day talking about he getting everything for money. A coin keeps him here, all this bullshit. But the one event, the main event of his entire goddamn life, he don't want no money, right? So it's a goddamn lie. And now he is told on himself, like my friend Eddie says, let him keep on talking. And that's what we're gonna do. This we're claiming fair use for purposes of commentary.
Because I thought it was odd that some people had.
Why would it be odd?
Agent. And this is, but I found out that,
the class.
A commission. So no wonder they were chomping at the bit.
Well, you're really smart.
They were excited about it because they get a commission. And that's why I said, got it. I'm not going that route either.
Got y'all.
I'm going to go to Carnival because there's no middleman. Now, I'm going to say this. It was very lucrative. And
what was very lucrative, baby? What you said him ain't gonna get no money from the cruise, right? Oh, they're just going to have fun, you said.
So,
come on. Again, this is gonna be worth it. Hold on a minute, people.
I am about income streams. I can't tell you what, y'all can probably guess it now, but I'm about income streams. I have
he already got their money.
My Hilton, my Delta and American, my MSC, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, Carnival, and Celebrity Training. Now,
hold on. A little while longer, hold on. Little while longer, hold on. Little while longer. Food done trouble the water. Jay Wilson, did you say you just completed training for Hilton and Marriott and the Westbound and all the boats and all the planes, girl? Is this the class you've been talking about, Jay Wilson? You keep saying, I'm getting another training. I'm getting another class. I can't say what it is. Right? It's gonna be lucrative. Y'all starting to get it? Are y'all starting to get it, God before everything? Are y'all starting to catch on?
This.
Very lucrative.
I will say this.
Say it, bitch. Say it, motherfucker.
When I learn something and I see, I'm like, okay, I got this. And so Carnival is doing what they need to do. But trust me, if you have travel needs, you might want to give me a call.
Up.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Wait a minute, bitch. Wait a minute, girl. People, what I'm hearing here is this fool, this class he been taking, another class, been taking classes since high school, right? This class is to be a travel agent, right? This class to be a travel agent. This is coming out of his mouth, not mine. It's very lucrative. And what he's saying is that every time one of you have booked a cruise, it is not for simply him getting a free ride on the boat. He is acting as a travel agent. He is getting a commission. Like we said in the beginning, he's only in it for money. There's no way in hell you're going to convince me that a piece of shit like this is going to go on after talking about money. I'm on for streams of income. I want to have streams of it. She can't shut her goddamn mouth until her scam was over, right? You were supposed to wait until the scam was over, Jay Wilson, and the people had spent all their money to come out there and ride on a boat with your ass for 3 days. When you got all the money, then you go start your bragging campaign, girl. So every time y'all book the cruise, that's why he's talking about it every goddamn day. How in the fuck are you going to talk about something every day for 8 months? There has to be a reason. We got 24 cabins. Can we get 30? Let's get 30 cabins. What is the motivation? Surely you're not going to have 30 cabins. 30 cabins is 2 people in each cabin. That would be 60 people. You're not all going to sit around the table together, are you? So what is the purpose of you getting 60 cabins or what do you say, 30 cabins and 60 people? What is the purpose of it? Like you said over and over and over again, it's all about a coin. You might not even see that motherfucker, girl. He just, how y'all doing? Yo, we having a good time. No filming, no this thing. You only want to get those people on that boat so you can collect a commission, right? And you've been bragging about this new class of yours, girl, right? But you couldn't tell nobody what it is. It was a big secret, correct? Obviously, you have spilled the beans once again, Jay Wilson. You are constantly telling on yourself because you cannot resist the urge to brag about every goddamn thing, right? Hold on, people. We're going to talk in 1 second. Let me see if I get me a little bit more taste. Come on, fool.
And I'm about business. I've sold items. And that's what I'm going to say.
He's about business. He sold items. Yeah. I thought this was your meet and greet on the water, sissy. You came on here and make it your point. Oh, we don't touch the money. We don't. No, nobody on Carnival touch the money, nigga. It all goes to the ship, girl. But you just said you get a commission on it, right? And you prefaced that by saying it's very lucrative. So it was nothing but a business venture for you. So that's why you're going to be boring these people into their graves, girl, for the next 8 months, talking about the same goddamn boring ass 3 days, girl. What is 3 days? God damn, the last time I talked on here was 3 days ago, girl. It ain't shit. You ain't doing nothing. There ain't no goddamn contest. There ain't nothing, girl. It's get the money. Get the money, baby. Pick up the money, baby. That's all it's ever been. What y'all think? Is this fool telling on himself again, girl? I was on my bus coming back to my train, and I said, wait a minute. Am I hearing what I think I'm hearing? And sure enough, just like I predicted in the beginning, where's the money? Or as the attorneys say when they're trying to pursue one of these criminals, follow the money. Who is that? Oh, we have a Deanne. Hi, Deanne. 513. C. Tyson. What y'all think about this stuff? Talking about he in a class, a secretive class. Nobody can know about it. Jay Wilson, we want you to come back here and tell us why you took the videos down several days ago, right? We want to know why you Mayday at Tracy's house and why you're contacting a woman that you've done everything to prove that you don't give a fuck about her and she was simply content, right? You made 40 videos about her, correct? And all of a sudden you're joined at the hip and you're calling her like you're her buddy. Why didn't you even erase the number of your 8 arch enemies, girl? No, it's all trickeration. It's always a scam. And you think you're so bright. Oh, it occurred to me. I said, oh, wait a minute. Why they want to be a flight? What do you call them? Travel agent. Why? Oh, they get a commission. This thing, a 12-year-old would have been able to figure that out. People are not running charities here, girl. Obviously, if they're booking on anything, girl, they get a commission for it, and that's why you went to the class, nigga, right? So you can find out a new scam, right? So you're gonna go ahead and try to how to bleed this thing you calling the juicycation. This thing, have some loving kindness, girl. Have mercy. Oh, I can't say. Silly ass sissy. Child, and they've been doing a lot of talking. They've been doing a lot of talking. They're gonna be doing a lot of paying too, believe me. And that doesn't even include all the begging he's gonna be doing for y'all to sponsor someone else. All the sponsorship that goes in his pocket, in addition to what he's making for commission on these damn boats, right? So now he needs a block of 30. Oh, we got the 30. We got the 30. Can we get the 40? Right? Just for money. This crew's gonna drive Jay Wilson insane. Well, it will, because basically he don't really give a shit about it. He might make up an excuse. Oh, I got the cold. I can't go. Y'all go ahead and have a good time. I got that. It's always about the Benjamins. If it don't make the money, it don't make sense. That's her philosophy. So why dare her come on and talk about it wasn't for the money, right? I'm not gonna touch the money. I'm not gonna. I'm saying that particular cruise line requires that the people pay the money directly to them, right? You said you cut out the middleman. No, nigga, you became the middleman. Everything you're complaining about other people, oh, they're making money, they're making commission, they're making commission. You have replaced them. You have become a travel agent yourself. That's what's going on here. It is as plain as the nose on my face. Y'all picking up all that tea? Jay Wilson travels another lucrative adventure, girl. As soon as that was over, he's gonna start up a new one, honey. He just told y'all that if y'all want to plan a trip to anywhere on anything, right? He said, you might want to contact him. What is that telling us, baby? We're not stupid. He thinks he's smart, but he is dumb. You just now figuring out that travel agents get paid, girl? What do they do? What do they feed the kids with, girl? Let me turn this heat off. It was cold. It's been terrible here. Hi, Timmy Sweeney. Empress says hello. Empress Lisa. Hold on. Let me turn off his heat, honey. Yeah, it's on. California, I don't know, honey. We've been having a hard year. One rainstorm after another. Shit, a week, I thought it was all over with. Now they start up. We had 3 since in the last 3 days. But it just amuses me to catch this boy, right? A person of such low character and really a dumb person who always thinks she's getting over.
Yeah.
The son sit back and wonder how he got over. I'm into various streams of income. Y'all get it yet? Y'all get it yet? Stupid bitch. Just say what you're doing, sissy. You ain't the first goddamn travel agent there is, girl. You got to sneak up on their ass. Oh, I'm going to have a trip. It's going to be fun. Oh, we going to wear the jumpers. We going to wear the jumpers, people. We going to wear... And nigga ain't got no interest whatsoever and sitting by no pool with y'all.
What to say on that? And
if he only had a brain.
Yeah. When you use Priceline, somebody gets the
You're welcome, Goonies.
When you use Expedia, somebody gets commission. And
when they use Juicecation, somebody gets commission.
That's all I'm gonna say. And yeah, you'll see me traveling more.
Oh, you traveling more now? Wait a minute, people. Wait a minute. Hold on, nigga. Hold on. So, shut the fuck up.
Because
you're giving me so much tea, I can't even process it all, girl. She said now that she, when you get a cruise, he said that he gonna be traveling a lot now. What does that mean? That means he got whatever his little course is, girl. He says now he's certified in all these different hotel lines and cruise lines, and he gonna be traveling a lot more. So at the same time, he's saying, "Oh, I ain't gonna do with the beef no more. I ain't gonna." You can never pull away from the beef, nigga, because them bills are still paid, right? When is the mortgage due? What do you got? 2 more days. It never stops, does it, Jay Wilson? Come on, boy, spill us some more tea.
And
look at Miss Vivian up there. Lord have mercy.
When you use Priceline, somebody gets the commission. When you use Expedia, somebody gets the commission. And y'all gonna see me traveling more. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all you gonna say? Another hint?
Yeah, you'll see me traveling more.
This thing, girl, everybody going nowhere with your ass. After they see what you about on this first one.
Our cruise is right through Carnival. So because now I understand why people may have wanted a travel agent. Because if that travel agent got a commission, then they would be getting a commission.
Why in the fuck would they be doing it, girl, if they weren't getting paid? It doesn't make any sense, Miss Stupid Ass. You got to go and take a class to know that people, if a travel agent, if they're calling themselves a travel agent, if they're claiming as their primary source of income, I am a travel agent. This is my title, girl. Why would I not be getting paid? And you just now discovered that? You got to go to a class to discover that, girl. No wonder you had to become a doctor to understand the basics of life. You have no understanding. You have no street smarts, period. Right? Even though you keep saying, I'm real. I'm real. You have no common sense, Miss Thing. and you thinking you have discovered this very lucrative thing now that you're gonna be taking these regular trips. Nobody's going, girl. Ain't nobody going. They're gonna discover what you about on this first one, and now you're gonna be stigmatized, bitch. And they're gonna say, girl, ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way. Ain't no way that I would ever travel with you. Ain't no way, because you're not honest and you are a worthless piece of shit. She like she really doing something, child. What is he going to do with dog while he's doing all that traveling? I guess he get rid of him. If he don't serve no purpose, how did she get rid of him? Maybe he tricked Mark to come back with the dog, because the dog is part-time in his house and part-time in his child. Hopefully Mark does listen in on some of this shit to see what he would be getting into if he were to settle down with somebody like that. Talking online or on the phone once or twice a week is one thing. Actually living with something like that, that boy gonna snap through his sentences, honey. Maybe you used to call it cold feet. Going to the chapel and we're gone. Anybody see Mark? Get married. Going to the chapel and we. Have you seen him? Have you seen him? Tell me, have you seen him? Seen him? Why, oh, why did he run away and leave me here? Oh, yeah. Trying to get them coins up, so you can buy Mark. Did the politicians blame gay folks for the fall? No, the Christians did that. Bless their heart. I'm a Christian too. We've been very misguided, honey. The politicians, but the gays ain't the first enemies. They've done this to all people all through the history, honey. Everybody across the shores of this country have been through. Even the Italians, even though they're white, all the ones that are white, girl, there was a season when they didn't have it so good. They did it to the Chinese. They blame. They always want to blame someone else, girl. The reason, right? When they have a hurricane, oh, it's because men is wearing dresses. That's why God had to destroy Atlanta. Or God had to destroy. What was it? Whatever. Yeah, but Goonies, I didn't listen to all that bullshit. I know it was bullshit from the beginning, honey. I used to sit up in them church. When I was a kid, I sat up in church to get they used to serve hot donuts and cold milk in the basement. And that's why I went to church. Other than that, I didn't buy it. How you gonna tell me my God don't like me, girl? Please. Why is it here? If he didn't put it here, everything in creation, honey. Mm-hmm. Back to the story. Oh, what's the other story? Oh, they over there giving Miss J. Dunn the blues. Okay. Well, I didn't follow the story. I don't listen to a lot of them that all the hollering and screaming. Apparently, Miss J. Dunn they made a pretty bad mistake, a very bad calculation, and ended up paying someone a great deal of money to try to block someone else from being on the channel. I guess they were showing up for each other. I don't know if this girl Pizarro played her, and then after she got all her money, said that, well, no, somebody else gave me more, so therefore I'm bringing the person back. Now, if that is the case, then that's pretty cold. Unless this girl Pizarro just happens to like this next person, that could have happened. No, but that would make it dead wrong if you're taking this girl's money and then you didn't do what you said you're going to do by claiming that, oh, somebody gave me more. So somebody gave you more than $850 just for Ness Mess to stay. Who is it? Ness Mess mother? Who else? Who gives a fuck about the girl Ness? Nobody paying out no money like that, child. So I would say that would be the issue over there. We'll just touch on that a little bit. So I'll repeat what my stance on that is. If this girl, J. Dunn, wanted to get somebody dropped, as they say, something else from Wilson's channel, a lucrative, another stream of income, all that old bullshit, right? If she is chosen to play this game, and she wanted to get this girl off their enemies, why is she coming out here talking about she's going to give hundreds of dollars to get this girl off of here? Right. That's crazy. And then I was on over there today before I came on here, and apparently she went on Ness's page, and now she's super chatted her $100. I guess to prove that she still has some money. Jay, doesn't let that bullshit go, girl. You made a mistake. You fucked up. You got too excited, honey, and you have given away a great deal of money for on here. But the Pizarro lady, if that's a game, if nobody actually gave you, I would myself have to see this other person give you that kind of money. So you're saying that you got $1,600 to $2,000 for Ness to come off the panel? Whatever, people, play any way you want to play. It's your money. Do whatever the fuck you want to do with it. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. Don't let me tell you who to sock it to. If you want to give money, maybe you will. Believe me, honey. Or what was I at? Oh, I was talking about Jay Wilson. Do Jay Wilson think we're that stupid? Yes, he does. He actually believes that. He believes that since he wouldn't got degrees after degrees, he still couldn't go in class. I'm going to a class. I go to class. They said, you know, if you were agent, you could get money. You could get money. And you've been on here begging all this time, girl, and you ain't said a goddamn thing about you are now a travel agent, and this is how you intend to make your living. Right? You just said that the people need to give you a call if they're going anywhere. The people you said you talked to, girl, you said, I realize they want to do the trip because they're going to get money. They're going to get a commission. And so just like every other time on here, Jay Wilson, anytime somebody says money, your asshole starts percolating, girl. When you heard about that girl that Jay Dunn and gave that woman that money, first thing you do, hop on the panel. Ooh, give it that money. You got no refunds on the money. Is that who you really want to take a cruise with, people? Somebody who's lured you there just for his own purposes, his own personal purposes, pretending that he wants to have a meet and greet. He don't give a fuck about meeting your ass, girl. He don't give a fuck about none of y'all. I'll say there's somebody like when Sean Bradley gives these meet and greets and they travel all over the place and stuff. He actually wants to meet with those people. I was with them. I've seen how they are together, right? He has cultivated that kind of audience where they actually want to travel and do things together. I doubt he even makes any money on any of that stuff, right? But no, not you. As always, it's always the money. Just give me the money. I'm just here for the money. Coin, keep me here. Coin, keep me here. You don't tell your tricks. That coin keep you here, girl. So if some decide to back out, have they only just given $25 so far, Jay Wilson? How you gonna get that big knot? That's on April the 15th. So you're gonna really be pushing to the 15th, right? Then when you get all the money, then you can sit your ass down somewhere. Is that all they talk about in seminary? Is getting people's money? Because you said you have a master's degree in church finance, getting money out of people. Is that all you talk about? Is just how to get the money? So annoying. I wouldn't buy a goldfish from anybody on here. None of them. Don't buy shit. Honey. Girl, I done wrote 8 books, honey. You ain't never seen me on here trying to sell books. You want to buy them, just go buy them. Shit, you don't need me, honey. You don't need me. A person who drives a Tesla should not be asking for cash. Who drives a Tesla? Who driving a Tesla? Who getting down like that, baby? They all over San Francisco, the Tesla. You know, that's where they're from. There's Teslas all over the place. I didn't know that car was that popular. No wonder Elon Musk can spend $44 million on Twitter and run it into the ground. Lord have mercy. He can get significant discounts. I think it's more than that, Z. It's Z. I believe that he's actually acting as a travel agent. When he says that the Carnival doesn't use travel agent, it's because he put himself in that position, right? Just like a travel agent, when he books you, he will get a commission for it. This is what he's doing. That's why he keeps talking about, oh, can we get 30? Can we get 40? 30? No, we want to hear the other number we want to hear. We want to hear about that 12. That 12. Burke 12s. Burke 12. So wait, somebody can come and push your ass off that boat. Now you talking about some content. You break the record. Maybe you should fake your death, Jay Wilson. Now that'll get people to talking, honey. Mm-hmm. The beef sector does not even agree on mass shootings to talk about it. Nah, I don't take on those big stories. I mean, every time there's a mass shooting, they come on and they say the exact same shit. They have been doing that, girl, since definitely since the 90s, but we've always had school shootings, but it seems to be getting worse and worse and worse, right? Every time then they come on, all the commentators talk about it and talk, and nothing happens. They don't take no assault weapons off the market. Right? Anybody can go buy a gun. This girl, whoever this person is, or girl or person, whatever it is, he was just going there, just go in a couple of stores and just get a whole handfuls of guns, honey. Right? So I don't know what the hell I can say or add to the story. I'm not following the news like that. I'm not a newscaster. Commentary. I mean, you just commenting on whatever you want to talk about. Beef sector primarily talk about each other. Yeah, I think, what could you add to that story, Timothy? Nothing. They want to add the transgender. Well, how many transgenders have done it, girl? Since we got them every 2 weeks. I mean, what's the percentage? 1 in a million. Yeah, well, some resorts, it's correct. You book a few people and you can take a junket to Las Vegas and all that kind of stuff, right? But it goes further than that, though, because he said the people he spoke to, he would tell them about the cruise or the idea of the cruise, and they would suggest that they all were clamoring to book the cruise. Let me book the cruise for you. Let me work with me. And it come to his head. Oh, they get their commission from it. So it's not just the trip, because he would not invest this much time or effort into just getting a free trip. Because who wants to trip? He don't care nothing about them damn people, child. He only wants some money, pay that mortgage, right? So he's actually acting as a travel agent. So when Jay Wilson tells you that he is currently in some class, I'm taking class. I can't say too much. And then today he said, oh, y'all probably already figured it out. He's going to act as a travel agent himself. So he wants more people. Because why would you need more people? If you were just having a meet and greet, San Antonio only brought in what, 8 people? Plus your 2 entertainers. Why you need 60? So that is, he just said, I don't hate to repeat the same stuff. He just said out of his mouth that he is authorized to book with Hilton. Apparently some kind of class or something. I can't say it out of my mouth. Hold on, man. Let me get a little bit more than that.
Travel agent. And this is, but I found out that, they get a commission.
This is how I got decided on the class.
No wonder they were chomping at the bit. And they were excited about it because they
aren't you excited about yours?
A commission.
Look at my baby.
And that's why I said, got it. I'm not going that route either. I'm going to go to Carnival because there's no middleman.
You are the middleman, ho. Ain't nobody stupid. You are the middleman, bitch. Next, I gotta get the other piece.
It was very lucrative.
What does lucrative mean? That don't mean no free room.
Y'all know me. So
what? What? What are you smelling about? Got him. Again, he said, got it.
I am about income streams. I can't tell you what. Y'all can probably guess it now, but I'm about income streams. I have finished my Marriott, my Hilton, my Delta and American, my MSC, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, Carnival, and Celebrity Training. Now,
training. How can you be training? You say you're in this class for this thing you couldn't talk about, right? You couldn't talk about it, right? He said he's been completing his training for all of these different cruise lines and things.
I'll say this.
Say it.
I will say this.
I hate to repeat twice. I want y'all to get this.
When I learn something and I see, I'm like, okay, I got this. And so Carnival is doing what they need to do. But trust me, if you have travel needs,
trust you
might want to give me a call.
Why they got to give you a call? Wait a minute. I thought you were just having a meet and greet on the boat to meet with your friends, right? So now if they traveling anywhere, they might want to call you. Why would they do that? Because you are the travel agent, and that's why you're in the class, girl, to learn how to get people's money. So she's gonna be talking about this shit and talking about it to these fools over there. Figure it out, honey. What y'all think? Can I get some autographed copies of your book? Yeah, I do it. Last time when I first published them, that's what I should do. I should make I could do that. I could have signed copies and just sell them when I on here. That would be my merch. Oh, that's an idea. God before everything. Can I get some autographed copies of your book? Absolutely. How will we do it? I got 7 books. I would strongly recommend the Loving Gospel Music, and then the follow-up novel as 2 books. Those I think are the best, my personal favorites, right? I think they're all good books. But yeah, we got to talk about it, God before everything. You have my email address? Let's go. Here's my email address. Yeah, I tried to do that when I first released, certainly Murder and Beef Sector, and the ones that pertain to this thing, Deadly Wager. And then I kept getting them back because people, they didn't put the right address in, or they couldn't receive message. I mean, a couple of times, whatever. So it's just a matter of, got to go over there and mail them out and all that stuff. But yeah, give me an email. But y'all see how he's sitting there grinning like the Chestershire cat? Y'all beginning to figure it out, ain't you? Y'all beginning to figure it out, ain't you? Very lucrative. Listen to these keywords. Very lucrative. And then when I heard that they was travel agents, all these people in my neighborhood, they were travel agents. Got it. Next thing you know, he's in the class, and then he's promoting this goddamn boat. Who talks about a boat, girl, for 8 months? Who? A travel agent. Right? Jay Wilson, are you have time to even say hello to these people, child? Yeah, pick them out what you like, Betty White. They're on Amazon. Just put in Timothy Blaine. Whatever you want to do. You got to send me the money for it, though. I think shipping is close to nothing. Yeah. So just put a couple dollars on whatever the price of the book is. I would say just get them from Amazon, but I wouldn't be able to sign them. I could write something in there. I guess writers do that. Some people, they like to collect things. They like to have them signed. I can hear him yelling. He is tired from so many folks coming up to him on the cruise. He gonna lock himself in the cabin, child. I got the money. How much is that check? Oh, it's very lucrative. Got it. That's what that nigga said, girl. He did it. Got it. Like he was discovered a new scam. So is this why you're leaving YouTube again, Jay Wilson? You keep leaving and leaving and leaving. Bitch, when are you going, girl? Aren't your bags packed yet? You said you were leaving because you became a chaplain. Didn't you say that, girl? Didn't you say you were leaving 2 weeks ago? I'm taking my stuff down. Oh, is something going on? Oh, I can't say much. I can't say, girl, you can never say anything, but you want to continue to bring it on here, girl, so you can get your name talked about for another day. Tomorrow, it'll be something else to talk about, right? Oh, excuse me. Ooh, was that a demon trying to jump up out of me? Let's give him something to talk about. And then you think you're clever and smart. No, we're just pointing out your ignorance, your arrogance, girl, right? I knew it from the very first time you announced it. I said, no, he's not doing that for free, girl. Don't buy it. Do not buy that, right? And if you're just going to get a free trip, you don't go and take a class for that. And you don't get certified at Hilton and Marriott and Cruiser and Delta Cruise and airlines and all that. You don't do all that, honey, to get a free trip on a boat. That ain't the way that works at all. Your family wants to go, they give you a credit, whatever. This is not that, right? He ain't got no 40 members of his family going no damn where, child. He is trying to become a travel agent. This nigga is 55 years old, and he's starting yet another career. As he calls it, very many streams of income. I believe in many streams. So does that mortgage company, bitch. They believe in many streams of income too, nigga. Get my money, bitch. Oh, I can have it. I can have that. I got a ship coming in. I got a ship coming in. I bet she about shit a brick when that girl, when they said Jay Dunn gave that girl $800 or some dollars. Oh God, how did I miss that one? How did I miss that one? One got away, honey. She couldn't wait. Jump on the screen. I got to talk. Oh, you blocked on my channel, but I got to talk about it. She's blocked because she doxed you, and you know she'll do it again. Let's do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Let's do it in the morning. I'm going to dock you in the evening light. With 2 mortgages, you need multiple streams. That's right. And they said, you better get your ass out there and get multiple screens, motherfucker, because you tricked your way into this property. Well, you say you had a job. You get 2 weeks later, you ain't got no job after you got in, right? So we don't know how much trickeration is in that paperwork. Bishop, New York guy, he could testify to that. You can tell him anything. You can fake them documents, honey. You got your ass up in there, girl. And then shortly after that, you got a second mortgage. And you came on here with some story. Oh, I had to refinance. Now, for someone who says you never tell your business, you sure tell a lot of your business, bitch. Nobody care about your house, Jay Wilson. Oh, I had to get a second mortgage to lower the income. It lowers the rate. So you were in a house for less than 2 years, and you were already refinancing to lower the mortgage. Shouldn't you have waited a few years for that and got a big chunk out of it, Jay Wilson? No, because you lost a job. You've been struggling since the day you got in there, girl. And this is the way you choose to live, Jay Wilson. Coming up with next year, you have another career, another career, another career, another career. You need to start asking yourself, why? What was it, God? Was it my parents who sinned? I mean, why have I not been able to ever finish anything or accomplish anything? Right? He's still over talking about he when he worked for Delta. Girl, was that in your 20s? You're 50, you're pressing on 60 years old, Jay Wilson. And you still talking about your job as a flying waiter? When you worked in corporate America. What can you say? She talked too much. It was that goddamn trailer. It's what it was, girl. The nigga's scarred, girl. I don't know. The projects didn't scar me, girl. Honey. I chose the career most of y'all wouldn't agree with, but my choice, honey. Everybody in my household didn't choose to do that, though. They all did pretty well for themselves, girl. They didn't carry that baggage, that hunger. I got to have big old hail. Jay Wilson, do you go upstairs? What do you do, girl? Do you do like a perimeter check? Okay, so you live in the kitchen and your bedroom, right? Master bedroom, which is on the first floor, right by the kitchen, right? That's where you live, correct? Or you go into that little space you have size of this room. You go in there to make the video, and that's about it. really, right? So the purpose of this whole other story, girl, I just go walk around. Look at all this. Look at all these space. Look at I got a hail. Do you know they want a hail? They want a. Why would I want a burden like that, nigga? Why would I want a hail? Girl, I'm in a position I could easily get a car, but I have to ask myself, do I want a car or just feel like it's something you're supposed to get? No, girl, I don't want no car. Yeah, I can't tell all my business, but that's a very real reality. But I'm just saying, do I want a car? No, I don't want it because I don't need it. Right, Jay Wilson? You just get your ass. I got 2 cars out there. I wonder what car I'm gonna use today. Ooh, you know they want to have 2 cars. Now what the hell? Would they drive one with a gas pedal? They look just the same. 2 gray car, 2 gray sedans, girl. So why would they do that, Jay Wilson? Oh, the other one is lucrative. The other one is lucrative. I wonder how lucrative it is after you make the car payment and the insurance on the second car, right? I wonder how lucrative it is after you subtract the maintenance on this car, right? I think what do you call them? I forgot what you call them. Uber people. They've got a nice thing going there. Now it could be lucrative for somebody who just wants a second income. They drive every day, whatever. But when you go out trying to buy a vehicle with that, girl, how much does that leave left for all the other bills? Remember when you brought the suitcase out and you start pulling your bills out to show the people, right? Oh, I didn't ask for nothing. I don't beg. I don't beg. Here's my bills. Here's my bills. Here's my light bill. Here's my gas bill. Girl, say you got a gas bill due and you got a light bill too. Telephone disconnect. I work it. I believe in working. I believe in working. You're gonna have to work, Jay Wilson. You're gonna be one of them 90-year-old bitches and you be at the post office and they be giving you the letter. Could you sign here? 100 years old, still working, trying to keep up with them bills that you don't need, dumbass. Well, if Mark do settle down with you, hopefully he'll be able to be a more reasonable person and say, look here, bro, ain't no way in hell I'm living up in this house and hearing you talk about this is my hell. This is my hell. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna do it. And you certainly not bringing your roly-poly fat ass up in my house, girl. Eat me out of house and home, right? Because that'll be my house. So if we're going to be together, then we have to get ourselves a 2-bedroom condominium. What we need. We're not trying to impress nobody. Nobody's impressed with us. Nobody gives a goddamn who's on top or who's on bottom, girl. Right? It doesn't make any sense to be carrying a burden of some big house that we don't need. 2 bedrooms, 1 for guests. Right? But I very seriously doubt that's going to happen. I would just pray that the boy's not that stupid. Everything indicates you would be an emotionally badgering person as well. Because you see, Mark, obviously, from what we've heard, likes to drink. He likes to have a good time. He puts in his hours, right? In his free time, he likes to have a good time, right? How's it gonna be when you got some square ass bitch who's talking about I don't smoke, I don't take no drug, I don't drink, I don't go to no places, or I don't go no sex club, you don't go nowhere, right? So you think he was going to sit there in a rocker with you and look at your stupid ass, girl, talking about you got a hail? Nothing but trouble. That would be the mistake of that boy's life. I don't know how you could even listen to somebody like that. Just talking and bragging, girl. And because but Mark's gonna say, well, baby, listen, why not just go ahead and do it, Jay Wilson? Instead of talking about your career and all this stuff, why don't you just go ahead and do it? Do it, do it, do it, do it, yeah. Do it, baby. Do it, yeah. Nice and easy. Come on and pay me. You got me hungry for your love. Sweet as a honey, yeah. Tim, have you checked out Tanya's Cakes? Who is Tanya's Cakes? No, I can't eat no cake. Betty White. Who has the cakes? Yeah, I can't. I'm diabetic, honey. I got the sugar. Believe me, it is painful. I was at a restaurant. Was it last night? Night before last? Girl, they brought these desserts to the table. It was all I could do is call on the Lord. Help me. No cakes, no sugar, no salts. As I've said many times before, every time I go into that doctor's office, I go in with fear and trembling. What next? You done took my Haagen-Dazs. You done took my candies and cakes. What else you want? All around show. 100 say that. All around show? Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Let me see what you're talking about. But did y'all hear the same thing I heard? Child, hi, Torre. Did I miss you? Hi, I miss you. Hi, Torre in New York City. God before everything. Soul Sister #1 show. Hey, moderator. So everyone has different needs. Not everyone wants the same thing. Exactly. Honey, you just preached the word. Let me say that again slow for everybody here. Betty, everyone has different needs. Not everyone wants the same thing. Right. Not everyone wants degrees. I've never even heard of degrees as spoken of like with this boy in my lifetime, girl. Most people who want all these degrees is because they applied it to their life. There are scientists, there are doctors, people work in medical field, but when they get all these, they go work, right? Not everybody wants a big house. I would not move to a big house, right? If I had my choice, I would much rather be a single man living in San Francisco. This is the choice that I made because you can live almost anywhere, live cheaper than here. Almost anywhere in America. New York City, San Francisco, they go back and forth. No, but I want to live in a city. It was my choice. I made it years and years and years ago. It's what I wanted to do. Not everybody wants the same thing. Not everybody wants to stay in San Antonio, girl. Not everybody wants to live in Buck Tussle, Mississippi. No offense, Southerners, but people want different things. And I'll say another thing is when you have a family, your needs change, right? What is one of the main things that you will hear of a married couple doing when they get married? I'm just saying for purpose of this conversation, straight couples. They get married, they get a house. Why? Because their intention is to raise a family, right? And when they have one child, they might get a little starter home, right? And when they move to a 4-bedroom house, it's not because they just want to live in a big house so she can sweep and clean all damn day, girl. No, it's because she needs it. Why? Because she has a family. That's it. Everybody with the same shit. And this thing, some people want to party like it's 1999. And if they don't have any responsibilities, they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. Right? He never got that. Oh, you have all these regrets. You have all these regrets. You could have got degrees. I would be so miserable. I might even be, I can't say the S word on here. I might even be S word on here, girl. If I had spent my whole life gathering pieces of paper, girl, that meant absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. What is it? Oh, degrees. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Not y'all, him. When I'm talking on here about that boy, I'm talking about that boy, honey. Ain't nobody devaluing your degrees or whatever your hopes and dreams are. Some people are creative. They have creative minds. All they want to do is make music. He said he is a music impresario, right? But no, he just goes down whenever the church calls. He can go down and get a check. Oh, they gonna give. I just got 150 for them. Oh, that's 250 a song. That's why are we talking about money? We're supposed to be talking about music. I mean, do you have any favorite entertainers or people want different things in life, Jay Wilson. Nobody is trying to emulate you. Nobody's jealous of you or nothing, girl. And if you want to make the claim continually that you don't tell none of your business on YouTube, then you need to stop telling all your business on YouTube, right? Because you just told us today, girl, you've been in this class because you want to be a travel agent, girl. And this is your test junket, Miss Thing. And you say you're going to be taking many trips going forward. And if the people on here, they have any travel needs to call, you might want to give you a call, you said. And you say you've been trained in all of these different companies. You rattle off, girl, any kind of cruise line you want to go on, whatever. And why? Because I get a commission from it. Various streams of income, many streams. Well, let's see how well you do with this one, Jay Wilson. Because we have to face the facts. None of it has worked before. Nothing. Everything you touch turn to shit. You do not have the Midas touch, right? You have no business sense. What you call being a businessman, what is it? A YouTube channel? Next to be getting the paper route. Oh, there's another business. Baby, they say ain't no food like an old food. Mm-hmm. Live within your means where you're comfortable. If you're a single person, you ain't got to do all that, girl. It's not necessary for you to do all that. You don't have the responsibilities. If a man, honey, has a wife and children, he's expected to do all that. It is his responsibility, right? But you don't have to do it while you're doing it. They all looking at me. Who? YouTube? How long has YouTube been around, girl? Who looking at you? Most people who have 5 degrees, girl, and have all these luxurious careers, although you have not mentioned not one career that would be admirable. Nothing. Being a flying waiter ain't shit, right? What I'm saying is that these people, they expect to have a house. Why wouldn't you have a house? I live in San Antonio, right? I got a couple of kids. You know what happens when those kids go to college, Jay Wilson? Oftentimes, many times, every day, the people in the house, the mother and the father, they downsize. Why? Because I no longer need to put up with this damn house. Right? I don't want my life to be about keeping a house. Mm. Y'all say, oh, Timothy, all you talk about that boy house and his degree, you jealous. No, girl, that's all he talk about. I'm not pulling this shit out of my ass. This is the conversation of today, right? See if I get me one more taste. I'm gonna give me one more small taste.
And I'm about business. I have sold items.
What items you sell? You gonna sell jumpers? You sold items.
Yeah.
What are the items, girl?
Yeah.
Prayer cloths. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, I got it. The items he sells, his merch, is prayer cloths. What happened with that, Jay Wilson? It wasn't lucrative. Or did Vivian get tired of sewing together these goddamn prayer cloths, girl? They didn't mean shit, right? She didn't get anything out of it. She just have to be in service to you. So maybe her fingers got tired, girl. I'm just tired. All Jay Wilson come along, he just takes the credit for everything, girl, and the money, right? Now, Jay Wilson, let me ask you a question. Are you going to split this money with Vivian? Since Vivian is essentially doing all the work involved with this cruise, right? She's doing basically everything except for whatever you can learn in this little class. I don't know what you can learn. You call the people up. You said ain't no middleman, right? Anyway, are you going to split this money with Vivian? Last time during the meet and greet, you didn't share anything with her. We saw you beg over $2,000 off of YouTube, right? You said that nobody had to pay for no food, but we all saw Diamond Dory pay for the food and then some. Girl, she paid for a lot of fish sandwiches, right? But basically, Vivian does everything. When you had the prayer cloths, she ordered the fabric, she sold them, she shipped them, she did everything, girl. What did you do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So we're just suggesting, Jay Wilson, that if you're going to use Vivian to also promote these products and do whatever work, although I doubt there's very much, whatever work there is, she has to do everything. Shouldn't you be splitting the profits with Vivian, since Vivian is working at a convenience store? And we all know that people who work in a convenience store they could be very much over minimum wage, right? So she's trying to keep a house that I guess is in her family or whatever. But don't you think that she would benefit by a few extra dollars, Jay Wilson? Because you can do something, that don't mean you do it. You don't take advantage of weak people. You know she got mental problems, right? So you hop your ass over there and you exploit that woman. And that's what you're doing. Be clear. You are exploiting that woman. It is what it is. You should be cutting her half, at least. She deserves all of it, really. All right, you wonderful darlings. Y'all got any more comments? A good education, a car, house, family is American dream. Barry Addison. Barry Addison said, a good education, a car, a house, and family is the American dream. Barry, I would have to disagree with you there. That is your American dream, right? Now, how could a lifelong gay man, be interested in a family? No interest at all. So that would be X out. Why would me, a single man, need big empty rooms? I barely go in my living room. So that would not be my dream, right? I would like to have a space for myself because that's all there is myself. And my little dog takes up a little corner too. So that would not be my dream, right? I would pursue my own dreams. Now, for a long time, I had a dream to write books. Never consider, oh, well, I'll get rich. I wrote the book. I'll get rich. It never even occurred to me. I just wanted to write stories down. See, so that would be my dream. Correct? I like decorating. What do? I go out in the rain and try to find me a new statue. I like it. That's what I like to do. So we don't all have the same dreams. Some people want to play for the NFL. That's all they think about when they're young, right? And that is their dream. They want to play other sports. They want to go to the Olympics. That is their dream. We all have our own dreams. God gave us one life to live, baby. Right? So I don't agree with you, Barry. No offense, bro. Airbnb, maybe he thought Airbnb would bring in the trade. Child, she's still doing Airbnb when she can get a client. People are not going to go to Texas, San Antonio, and want to go 2 hours out into the suburbs to live in some old dude's house up in his house, and he's still there. They just ain't going to pay for that, honey. You can get a whole goddamn house in San Antonio. You probably rent the whole damn house for $600. Anyway, people, do your thing. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you who to do your thing to. Some people dream of and they want to have a healthy sex life. All they think about is sex. Believe me, I know some. All they think about is sex. They just want to have trade all the time, girl. And maybe there was a period in my life where that was important to me, but it's not important anymore, girl. So your dream can change as you get older as well. He's at the finish line, girl. He still ain't made up his mind what the fuck he gonna do. So he's gonna start another career now. He's 55 years old. He say 63, I say 65. Because I can't imagine why he would lie about everything else and then tell the truth about his age. That's the first thing you lie about, especially on the nasty sites. And we all know he nasty. I fully intend on filling every room in my next place with only things that I love. I see you do the same. You saw I went out in the rainstorm today, diving deeper. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to have my before they put me in the grave, have my perfect room. Things constantly change, Not so much in here, but I change things in here. I love the idea of timeless rooms that never change. That you can't tell if the room was decorated in 1975 or 2005 or 2025. I love that idea. But when I look back over my old videos, I see what you almost change everything. It's just an ongoing thing, You're always upgrading, or you get bored with stuff, But it's something I like to do. He came on here. Oh, how can you say you're a decorator? Wait, where's the degrees? I don't see no degrees. Where's the portfolio? I said, Miss Thing, I told you I'm a decorator because I decorate, bitch. I know a lot of people who decorate, girl. If they decorate, they're a decorator, right? Are all skaters people who go to the skating ring? Are they all professional skaters? But aren't they skaters? Why are they skaters? Because they skate, right? You play golf 4 times a week. You belong to the golf club, and you have a passion for golfers and golfing and the sport of golfing, right? I would say you are a golfer. Why? Because you love golf and you play golf, girl. Does that mean you got to be up there living next to Tiger Woods? Some of this boy's thinking is just, it doesn't make any sense, girl. That's what I'm trying to preach, baby. Preach it. Child, anytime y'all done ran low, just for you content creators. Anytime y'all done ran out of content, y'all can't think of nothing to talk about. Y'all don't want to talk about no politics. Y'all don't know what's going on in what entertainment. Y'all have been following all these stories on YouTube. All you got to do is go to Jay Wilson. This boy is absolutely guaranteed to contradict, repeat, contradict, repeat, and rinse. There's always something there, girl. The Cruise News is reporting that Carnival Cruise Lines have the most. Wait a minute. Oh no. The Cruise News is report. Hold on. This thing. How does this pop up? I get this window that always pops up. How you get rid of it? I gotta read that, honey. I want to read the cruise. Do y'all get that? Where this weather and shit just pops up on its own? Let me see if I can take it down. It won't go down either. I'll be damned. Okay, there it is. The Cruise News is reporting that Carnival Cruise Lines have the most fighting on their ships. Oh no, he said there was nothing to fear but fear itself, because the cheapest cruise anymore will be there. Wait a minute, the cheapest cruise people will be on Carnival. Well, child, he acted like he did cruise line Carnival to save y'all a few dollars. It's got nothing to do with it, girl. Like he said, you pay the money directly to Carnival, right? And they don't have no travel agent. Nigga, you are the travel agent. You're the one booking the cruises, right? You're the one driving people to that information. I bet you make sure you put my name in there, girls. And it's not just for a free cabin or free trip, because he wouldn't do it because he don't like y'all. Not really, girl. He said he ain't got no friends on YouTube. He ain't got no friends. So why in the hell would you want to be out on a boat in the middle of the damn ocean, girl, with somebody you don't consider them friends? Well, who the fuck are they? They're certainly your supporters. You can just call yours supporters. Anyway, you wonderful darlings. Girl, I didn't know they fought like that on there, child. They be locking them up in them cabins. What you gonna do, Jay Wilson? You're promising the people there's gonna be no drama. Is that why you called Tracy? You trying to patch things up so it won't be no problem on the boat? She won't be pushing nobody off the water, girl. So you gonna talk about it for 8 months, Jay Wilson? There's a way to do everything, honey. Right? Now, is this push, this constant talk about this dumb, boring ass boat 3 days, girl? Lord have mercy. This boring ass trip. Are you going to just be pushing that until April the 15th, where they got to get the money? Because really, you just here for the money. After the money is collected, you don't give a fuck about what happens after that, right? Maybe you learned all that in all this church background you say you have. Get the money, honey. Get the money, baby. After we get the money, we don't give a damn where this thing goes, man. Tim, if you were sponsored, would you go on this trip? Honey, I'd rather go down there and dance with Lucifer than to get on that boat, because I'd be down for, they'd be charging me with murder. At least attempt it. No, I would have no idea. I've never had a desire to go on a cruise anyway. I just don't see any sense of it. I've been on them. They have them around the bay. Whenever I have family here, we go out on the bay for a little. I said, girl, is it over yet? Can we get back to land in my TV? Thank you. Excuse me. No, I would have nothing to do with that fool. We should all show up on the trip, on the cruise, and fight. That's right. Take your apple pie and throw it across the table, girl. Woo, food fight, food fight. Woo, girl, woo, girl. Here he come, here he come. He's in the Burks, he's in the Burks. He was so secretive about what happened to the big story. It's Z. I thought a couple days ago it was this big story that he had to call Creasy 5 and 6 times, child, but he couldn't tell nobody what it was. And this time he gone too far. This time he gone too far. He thinks, oh, I'm just using them like puppets. I'm just using them like puppets. Look at it. They talk about me every day. Every day they come talking about me because you're just something stupid every day, girl. But you think that you're being clever. No, we're not laughing with you, girl. We're laughing at you. The whole town's laughing at you. Pick up the money. That's what you're here for. Y'all have a wonderful, what is today? Wednesday. I went all the way there and didn't really even realize today is Wednesday. Praise God. We'll talk later, guys. Thanks for coming in.